Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Hanwell Town from the Southern League Division 1 Central on Saturday afternoon. So with only 4 games to go of the regular season, it's important that the Diamonds got back to winning ways as quickly as possible. And both sides exchanged early chances, Jack Ashton going just wide with the header. Before the Diamonds would take the lead, a deflected cross going up in the air, and the strong and powerful Liam Dolman was there to head the Diamonds into the lead 19 minutes in. And the Diamonds had the majority of the play in the first period and would go on to create a few other chances. Here across from Hobam, just drifting over. The Diamonds had numerous corners, although away keeper Martin Herdman wouldn't concede again. So at half-time, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Hanwell Town 0. Second half was a stop-start affair. Neither side really got any clear chances. Perhaps Diamond's best chance was his hopeful cross, which Stevenson didn't really get anywhere near. And as the clock ticked down, Hanwell's best chance came to Sam Hurrell, although his drive was saved by Matt Finley. So full-time AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Hanwell Town 0. Diamonds stay 5th inside the playoff positions, and next up for the Diamonds on Tuesday evening, they will host Barton Rovers.
So well done, Pete, and well done to Diamonds. Again, the final scoreline, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1, Hanwell Town 0. I'm with the man of the match, number 2, Connor Kennedy. Connor, I believe this is your first time to be on AFCRDTV, isn't it?
Yeah, it is my first time yet. Yeah.
Well done today. Connor, what the game today, did you enjoy the match?
Yeah, it was good. It was scrappy. It was always going to be scrappy. Just had to get the win. It wasn't going to be pretty. The pitches at this time of the year are bobbly, so it's just one of them where you have to dig deep, and finally we got through it. Well,
that's right, Connor. It was a gritty performance by Diamonds, basically a must-win game because we were down to only about 3 or 4 games left in the season. Diamonds battling to make the playoffs. Was that the mental approach you had to take for today's match?
Yeah, well, it was a must-win, yeah. Peaksy said at the start, we have to win at least 3 out of the last 4, so it's good to get the points on the board today. That's good.
Did you get a good view of what turned out to be the lone goal of the match in the 19th minute? It was Bully, Liam Dolman with a header off a corner kick.
Yeah, that was good. Obviously the corner went in and it's got flicked on and he's on his own headed it in. Good finish. Yeah, it was good.
Unfortunately, on the goal scoring play, Elliot Sandy took a knock to the head. I think he even broke his nose and had to come out of the game. What did you see of that? And how is Elliot doing?
I'm not too sure. I think he clashed heads. He's ran in to celebrate and someone's put the head down and he's cracked in. Apparently he's in a bit of a state.
So we hear that he possibly might be a concussion, but I think he's doing well. And I know when Elliot hears the final score of today's game, that should make him feel better.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then of all things, in the second half, Robbie Parsons had to come up with a bit of a knock as well. Do you know much about that?
No, I don't know much about that. I haven't really spoke to him now. He's had ice on his ankle, but I'm not too sure what happened to that one.
So even though the final scoreline was very slim, 1-0, it felt like Diamonds really had control of the match throughout, but obviously a little nervy coming down the last few minutes.
Yeah, it's obviously, as I said, it's always going to be like that, scrappy. We just had to dig deep and keep going.
I always ask what was the mood of the team and the coaches at halftime?
We just had to stay positive, just keep going basically, play the way we did. Obviously, I think we played better against Darsley, but obviously today just had to scrap through and get the 3 points on the board.
Well, it's a quick turnaround. It's a makeup game on Tuesday evening against Barton Rovers, a pay-as-you-want game. And so good positive thoughts going into that one, especially after this 1-0 win today.
Especially after the win. Got to carry on our form and just keep going, pick up more points.
Well, you've joined Diamonds, this team. I suppose you played for a few other clubs through the years?
Well, I'm only 18, so no. Yeah. Good club, nice fans, so yeah, it's good.
Well, this is your favorite team, I'm sure, AFC Rushden Diamonds. Did you have a favorite club maybe in the Premier League or something growing up?
No, Celtic, Scotland.
Okay, from Glasgow, the mighty Celtic. Well, they'll be playing Rangers again next season. Excited about that?
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. Thanks.
And a favorite player maybe growing up?
Henrik Larsson.
That's a good one. Very good. So, well, thank you for your time, Connor. Well done for your first man of the match.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, Bruce and Connor. I'm here now with a happy manager after Tuesday. Andy, hard work earned 3 points.
Yeah, I thought it was very hard fought, to be honest, and very few chances today. But for me, paramount, you get 3 points at this stage of the season, and we've got that, so we've got to take that as a massive positive.
I know there was a lot of disappointment after Tuesday, but I mean we did play well in that first half, probably as we had done for weeks. You had selection problems before you started. Tom, obviously, that injury caught up with him, and Quiggs was ill, I think.
Yeah, Quiggs was obviously going to be involved today. He rang me this morning, he's not very well, which is a blow. There's a few of them at it. Bully wasn't well the other night, to be honest, although he played. So it's something that's going through the club, if you like, so hopefully no more for Tuesday. But yeah, he rang me this morning, Quiggs, which meant we drafted Sedgin at the last minute to make the bench, which again's good because, you know, he's been out a little while. So yeah, at the end of the day, I thought we played really well Tuesday. I said that, and we got absolutely nothing. I don't think we played probably as well today. And we've got 3 points, but that is football.
So first half, really hard fought. We did create quite a few good balls going into the box, and then Bully came up with a really good finish.
Yeah, Bully was due a goal. I think the set piece delivery the last few weeks has been good, and nothing's dropped. Today it fell to him, and he stuck it in, and we were delighted to get that goal to give us a little bit of a cushion. I thought it was probably what we deserved, to be honest. So yeah, happy to go in at 1-0 at half time.
I know we were talking after Kings Langley when Bully got injured climbing a fence, and I think we managed to injure one of our own players in the celebration. Yeah,
I think that just sums up, typifies what's going on at the moment. Elliot got injured in the celebration, so he's gone to hospital. I think he's broke his nose, so we wish him well. But again, we had to dig deep, didn't we, as a club, and bring young Robbie on, I thought he looked really sharp at times. He's learning his trade, so that was a good addition. And you just have to deal with these things, don't you? But it's very trying times, little things like that, some of what's going on at the moment. But we've come through it, and we've got 3 points.
I mean, they're a hard-working side. They didn't give up for the 90 minutes.
No, they're on a really bad run at the moment. They've not won, but again, they've not been getting beat by a lot of goals. So they kept going. You say they've come here for a massive game in front of 500 fans. They were never going to be easy fodder, were they? We knew that. No one ever is who we've played in certainly the 3 or 4 years I can remember. So they were another one exactly the same, and they kept going to the end. And at 1-0, you never know, do you?
We seemed to flow better in the first half. Second half was very scrappy.
Second half was very stop-start due to injuries and this, that and the other, and we never really got going. We probably had a couple of half opportunities, but in general didn't create a great deal. But then nor did they. So, you know, if you'd have said to me this morning you're going to win 1-0, I'd have taken it.
And you didn't make a last change. Did you think about bringing Jepson on?
Yeah, it was touch and go. What we did, we was on about bringing Jeppo on, just to just to tighten up in midfield. But young Robbie, to be honest, he ran out of steam. It was a big thing for him to come on and run around, and he tweaked his ankle, so it made it easy. It was an hour and whether to just, Lewis was struggling, then Jack was struggling. We kept changing it. They were up and down like yo-yos, the subs. But at the end, we're all in it together. They realise why they don't come on, and they're pleased with the ones that do come on. And we'll all feel happier tonight with the 3 points.
I know in the first half the fans did get behind the team, and I think they stayed with you all the game today.
Yeah, they were good. I mean, I've said, to the papers, we're in it together, aren't we? They're disappointing, the supporters. They've got to be disappointed at Owsley. I was disappointed. I'm the same. But for us to succeed where we want to go, they've been a massive part of the 3 or 4 years, and it's important they get behind the boys because, there is a bit of nerves. There's a lot of young kids in there as well. So, it's nice when we hear them. They were excellent today, and let's hope they're the same on Tuesday.
I know it's a pay what you want on Tuesday, so we need to get more fans in for Tuesday night in the Champions League.
Yeah, so why not? There's plenty of people who like to come for basically nothing, so hopefully we'll put a few more on the gate, and they'll get behind us. Let's get another 3 points and really put us right back in that mix.
And I think you've got to check who's available for Tuesday now.
Yeah, it was back to the old casualty again, isn't it? So hopefully Quiggs will be back available, so that's a plus. Nabil trained again this week, so I don't think he's a million miles away from taking some sort of part, depending on what we need and what we don't need. So yeah, we'll have enough. It's not, it's not a problem. We've got the Pinders, the Joe Ackroyds are also waiting at the door. They're out playing at Cook now. So we've got a big enough squad. Manship's not a million miles away. Charlie Butt's been played, so we've got enough bodies. It's just at the moment we do seem to be getting 2 in and losing 3 at the moment, don't we?
Oh, Andy, I know you're delighted after Tuesday to get 3 points today and 3 games to go.
Yeah, 3 games to go. It's we win them 3 games, we'll be in a decent position, won't we? I mean, I don't know how many points we're going to need, but I'm not bothered. I just want to keep winning the next game, and that's what I've always said. Never look too far ahead right from the start of the season. I said at the start of the season I wanted to get in the playoffs, and I felt we had a squad that could get in the playoffs, and I still believe that.
Okay, mate.
I don't need love.